This is in the Ancient Texan. I'm going to read you a poem I wrote last night. I don't know if a poem of mine is good until a year or so passes and then I pick it up and read it. I don't have that luxury, but I also write poems to keep my sanity in a world that doesn't seem sane to me at times, in a world that, quite frankly, makes me ill. The Smelly Orange Con Man. As a child, legs not yet hanging over wooden pews, sermons of hell and damnation, voices booming meant to strike fear. Having escaped the cult, I'm less susceptible to con men. But he rolled my stomach, first on The Apprentice and the night Hillary lost, and 100 times hence. A curse on my childhood, preparing me for the illness filling my country like mange on an old cur, scratching and smelling, with deaths in Minnesota and in the halls of Congress. Ayn Rand saved me with a new intellect, planting the seeds of freedom to break the spell. Epstein has broken the spell of the smelly orange con man. For those in the MAGA cult seeking freedom. Row 2726. It took me years after I got my PhD, and I was a pretty good scientist, to even know I was in a cult. There's an area of my life that I gave up thinking for myself. I know how hard it is to get out of a cult. You're in a circular logic prison where you've given up your freedom to think. Something has to jar you out of it. Something has to make you stop and kind of dig deep and figure out what your values are and if the life you're living corresponds to those values. That's a decision for you to make. This is the Ancient Texan. Namaste.